While the world continues to digest the result of the US election, China is holding its own national ballot, one of the biggest anywhere. Over the next few months, up to 900 million people will vote in China's district elections. But while the Communist Party has been highly critical of what it sees as the farce of American democracy, as John Sudworth has been finding out in Beijing, it's not so keen on scrutiny of its own system.
We've turned up, as agreed, for an interview, but we find our way to the front door blocked.
Can you explain what you're doing?
By a group of men. The person who lives here is doing something that's very brave in China, trying to stand for election as an independent candidate.
Miss Liu, hello. So we're hoping we can come in and talk to you.
Yes, she answers. Come in.
Thank you. Excuse me, I think we have permission to go in and speak to this lady.
But it's no use. It's my right to stand for election, she begins to tell me. She tries again. Why won't you let me open my door, she asks. China often uses sinister, unidentified men to do its sensitive police work, and there are few issues more sensitive here than democracy. Every 5 years, hundreds of millions of Chinese people get their only chance to vote. The district elections are, in theory, open to any candidate. In reality, the Communist Party decides who's on the ballot. And the Communist Party-run media has this year been handed a gift. The US election has been exploited to the full as proof of American weakness and division and Chinese stability and strength. But China, of course, has its share of discord and dissent.
So China has made huge capital out of what it sees as the farce and the circus of the US election, the huge effort and expense that goes into an artificial choice. But what we can see here quite clearly is the huge effort and expense that China puts in to stopping people exercising their democratic rights.
All this for one independent local election candidate.
You're going to break my coat. Let go. You let go.
We're dragged away, but the heavy-handed control is as much a sign of insecurity as it is of strength. John Sudworth, BBC News, Beijing.